did a film with an absolute idiot of a co-star, and this human being was being so insecure and angry.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Celebrew, the channel where we serve up the hottest celebrity tea and let you decide what's really brewing behind the scenes. Today, we're pouring some particularly strong tea. This time, it's all about Ryan Reynolds. He's the actor we all thought we knew. Charming, witty, and beloved by the internet. But ever since rumors began swirling about his behind-the-scenes involvement in the upcoming adaptation of It Ends With Us, starring wife Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, there's been a sharp turn in the public conversation. Is he trying to take over the production? Is he injecting his comedic style where it doesn't belong? In recent weeks, more and more celebrities have begun sharing or hinting at their negative experiences with Ryan. We've compiled the most eye-opening claims and comments, some of which reach back a few years, but they feel more relevant than ever in light of this latest controversy. Buckle up. It's time to find out why some are calling Ryan Reynolds Hollywood's not-so-funny bully. Let's get started. Sammy Giancola and Dina Cortese, the Jersey Shore encounter. Those remarks from Sammy and Dina slipped under the radar at first. Most brushed it off as a one-time encounter gone sour. But in light of new claims about Ryan's controlling tendencies on the It Ends With Us set, viewers are revisiting this anecdote. Could Sammy and Dina's brief run-in be yet another example of his aloof or dismissive behavior? We've heard whispers that, behind closed doors, Ryan's been butting heads with It Ends With Us director Justin Baldoni. If true, it'd match the pattern of someone who might be used to getting his own way, even at the expense of courtesy to others. Rebecca Ferguson, the unnamed absolute idiot, co-star. Rebecca never specifically names this person, but fans speculate it's about her 2017 film life, co-starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds. Although at first some people pointed the finger at Jake, more recent analysis suggests Ryan fits the bill, especially given later incidents. Fast forward to today. Rumors claim that with It Ends With Us, Ryan is exercising a similar power dynamic, imposing his views on the script and overshadowing the actual director. Could this be the same behavior Rebecca hinted at, where his top billing status silences opposing voices? Jake Gyllenhaal, from Friends to Silence. Jake Gyllenhaal famously enjoyed a bromance with Ryan for a while. Remember those viral interviews and press appearances? Now, he dodges the subject entirely. There's been no official statement explaining their apparent rift, but many insiders suspect a fallout over Ryan's alleged need to control projects or overshadow colleagues. Some rumors about It Ends With Us claim that Ryan's rehashing the same behavior that possibly alienated Jake. Is it that Ryan can't help but dominate any room or set he's on? Jake Gyllenhaal famously enjoyed a bromance with Ryan for a while. Remember those viral interviews and press appearances? Now, he dodges the subject entirely. There's been no official statement explaining their apparent rift, but many insiders suspect a fallout over Ryan's alleged need to control projects or overshadow colleagues. Some rumors about It Ends With Us claim that Ryan's rehashing the same behavior that possibly alienated Jake. Is it that Ryan can't help but dominate any room or set he's on? Morena Baccarin, The Vanishing Act. Morena Baccarin's character, Vanessa, was central to the original Deadpool. Yet by the sequel, fans noticed she was significantly sidelined, both in screen time and in promotional events. Rumor says she had disagreements with Ryan about certain plot points or comedic tone, and shortly thereafter, she vanished from most press tours. With It Ends With Us generating headlines, many wonder if there's deja vu happening, a female collaborator possibly pushing back against Ryan, only to be excluded or overshadowed. Given how protective It Ends With Us fans are of the source material's emotional depth, tensions could be running high. TJ Miller, he was horrifically mean to me. TJ Miller insists the barbs weren't a bit of friendly banter, but genuine digs about his lesser role. He's convinced Ryan was deliberately reminding him, hey, you're not on my level. While TJ Miller has his own controversies, his account lines up with how others describe Ryan's arrogance. So, when new rumors say Ryan's overshadowing Justin Baldoni's directorial authority on It Ends With Us, It's not hard to imagine that same ego-driven mentality at play. Tim Miller, departing Deadpool. Tim Miller was instrumental in making Deadpool a smash hit, yet he walked away from the sequel after clashing with Ryan's insistence on total control. This situation might be replaying now on It Ends With Us. Justin Baldoni is listed as the director and co-star, but if Ryan is stepping in at every turn, it could be a recipe for tension, just like with Tim Miller. Scarlett Johansson, hints of controlling behavior. Scarlett and Ryan were married from 2008 to 2011. After they split, Scarlett often mentioned controlling and jealous behavior from a partner, widely assumed to be Ryan Reynolds. We also know Scarlett's career was skyrocketing around that time, and she has hinted at how her success may have caused tension. If Ryan was jealous, then could he be acting similarly now? The It Ends With Us rumor mill suggests that Ryan's protective of Blake Lively's star power, while also possibly trying to ensure she doesn't upstage him or Justin Baldoni doesn't overshadow him. It's a puzzle, but the threads of control and insecurity keep popping up. Alanis Morissette, unbelievably insecure. Alanis Morissette was with Ryan Reynolds for about 6 years, even engaged at one point. Her heartbreak turned into lyrics referencing someone unbelievably insecure. Though Alanis never said Ryan's name in the songs, the timing was too spot on to ignore. When you consider the litany of other allegations, dismissiveness, controlling behavior, overshadowing co-stars, the of insecurity starts to ring especially true. Add the It Ends With Us drama to the list, and fans suspect Ryan's pattern may be showing once again. Quentin Tarantino, they don't exist. While Tarantino's remarks appear aimed at Netflix's massive budgets rather than Ryan personally, it's a clear disdain for the kind of star-driven, big-money deals that yield forgettable content. If Tarantino caught wind of Ryan trying to reshape a beloved novel, like It Ends With Us, into a comedic spectacle, he'd likely be even less impressed. We can't confirm Tarantino's feelings about Ryan's alleged meddling on It Ends With Us. Still, his stance on overreaching Hollywood power players is well known, and it doesn't seem far-fetched to think he might roll his eyes at Ryan's rumored creative takeovers. Chris Columbus and Gerard Butler, an insulting project. Chris Columbus, the original Home Alone director, found Ryan's idea for Stoned Alone downright disrespectful. Meanwhile, Gerard Butler took a dig at Free Guy, implying he doesn't find Ryan Reynolds' work interesting enough to watch. As we look at It Ends With Us, some fans argue the novel deserves a serious, heartfelt film adaptation. If Ryan injects his signature humor to the point of overshadowing the novel's emotional core, critics might label it insulting, too. Considering Chris Columbus's reaction to Stoned Alone, it's not a stretch to imagine other filmmakers feeling similarly about Ryan's creative style, especially if it intrudes on a story's original tone. So what's the real story behind these various disses and critiques? Is Ryan Reynolds a secretly insecure control freak with a penchant for pushing people aside? Or are these incidents exaggerated accounts stemming from the pressures of Hollywood? Here's what we do know. It Ends With Us, based on Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, is a powerful story tackling subjects like domestic abuse, sacrifice, and emotional turmoil. Justin Baldoni, also starring, was initially championing the project with a very sincere approach. Yet the rumor mill insists Ryan is poking his head into everything from script rewrites to promotional strategy, in ways that rub some folks the wrong way. If these rumors hold any truth, we might be seeing a replay of what Tim Miller experienced on Deadpool, or what TJ Miller described as belittling jokes disguised as character banter. With so many testimonies, Rebecca Ferguson's emotional account, Jake Gyllenhaal's silent departure, Morena Baccarin's reduced role, questions naturally arise. Could all these individuals be wrong? Or is there a valid pattern of Ryan's behavior? Some fans defend Ryan, pointing out his philanthropic work, his comedic generosity on social media, and his apparent devotion to Blake Lively and their family. Perhaps these controversies are misunderstandings, or the natural clashes you see in an industry full of egos. but the sheer volume of similar complaints feels too strong to dismiss outright. So what about It Ends With Us? Will the film adapt Colleen Hoover's emotional narrative faithfully, or will Ryan transform it into another Ryan Reynolds brand production? Heavy on the quips? Lighter on the raw themes? Is that even fair to the source material or the director, Justin Baldoni? Until an official statement emerges from set, we're left piecing together speculation. But one thing is for sure, Ryan Reynolds' public image is seeing some cracks. Some fans remain diehards. Others are starting to question the friendly, affable jokester persona. Meanwhile, many of his peers, from directors to co-stars, seem done trying to hide their frustration. That's all we have for you today on Celebrew, where we serve the tea hot and let you decide whether to drink it or not. Do you think Ryan Reynolds is simply misunderstood? Or is this a long-term pattern of control and insecurity finally rising to the surface? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay alert, stay curious, and remember, there's always more brewing beneath the Hollywood lights than meets the eye.